Hey everyone, I am Panda Pops, and today we're going to be taking a look at some Mirandus stuff. I've been wanting to cover Mirandus a little bit more, but as it's super early in development, I wanted to wait until there's a little bit more to show and to say on the subject. Firstly, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. I like to cover blockchain games and hopefully introduce new people into the crypto world. So this is their homepage right here for the Mirandus deeds, which we'll have a little look at in a moment. Mirandus is being developed by Gala Games, and I did do a react to their Ask Me Anything, which I'll link up above. It'll be an MMORPG, think like a cross between RuneScape and WoW, ones like that, but developed on the blockchain. They recently did their own convention, all online, and got the community really pumped, and there has been a mass wave of sales on the buildings and deeds, which we are going to be talking about. On their GalaCon as well, they did release another little trailer which got a lot of the community members super excited. It was the first time we saw quite a few things. It was definitely in the first person perspective, which the game has said it will be first person. I believe like if you're a land owner or deed owner, then there's going to be times where you can't be in first person, like if you've got to place plots down and stuff like that, it's going to be from a different viewpoint. But as far as gameplay is concerned, they have said it will be first person. Currently there is no gameplay, but they are hoping by the end of this year to have closed testing of the game. They will be looking at deed owners and Gala Gold members. Gala Gold is $10. Personally, I think that's a fairly good rate. It's not like $10 and it goes away after a month or anything like that. It's just a straight up one-off fee to become a Gala Gold member, and you have that for life. So if there's no gameplay, what can we do right now? Well, right now it's the buying process. So you can buy land deeds, and buildings. Buy land deeds and buildings. So land deeds have a set amount of plots on them, depending on what one you get. And then you can either place buildings on those plots, as long as you've got the corresponding correct size of building to go on that plot, or you can actually rent out that plot to someone else for them to place their building there. So as a land deed owner, you can earn from renting that space out. Due to the growing community, however, many of the cheaper items have been sold off. We shall have a look at the deeds and Miranda shop right now. They will be adding more buildings, but they're going to be doing an overhaul of their shop. And I believe they're going to be adding a butchery and I think a winery in their next lot of buildings. But we're just going to have a little look at the deeds. If you go here, there's a little video that shows you it. And the cheapest deed, or the smallest one, is a homestead. These are sold out. These were the first ones to go. It's just a basic plot. Here you can literally just open it up and it will show you all. So this one here, the main one in yellow, will be where your house is. Your house will have like a set amount of storage for you to have. But you can't actually place a 10 by 10 building on here. That is reserved as your home. There's a farming plot and a small plot. And next one is an outpost. Oh, and there's no, you can't tell from there, but when you go to the outpost, you can see there's a wall here with one entrance. That means it's got a stronger wall. It's better for defending. This plot right here, so the yellow plot, is your home. That will always be your home. If you're the owner, you place it down, that's where you live. You've got a few farming plots, some decoration plots, and then one 10 by 10 and a few small ones. We've got some more decorations down here. We go all the way down to the citadels, 2 of which have been sold. There's 4 in total. They are super, super expensive. Well, to be honest, all these are. But as you can see with this one, it's massive. Absolutely massive. There's quite a lot here. You got your home right there. It's got a little moat, bigger buildings, and all that. So we're gonna have a really quick look at their shop. So this is the shop. So right up here we have all our lands, the citadels. Oh, there's 5. For some reason I thought there was 4. Okay. So two of the citadels have been sold. And yeah, so the homesteads are gone. Oh wow, no! Loads have gone. Okay, so the cheapest land deed is now 24 ETH. That is a lot. Now, a lot of people don't realize when they look at the shop, they go, oh, well, the prices keep going up and down, like what's going on? From what I've gathered, it is a set dollar amount and the prices change within that. So when I bought a homestead at the time, because the prices go up when they double the prices after so many of things have been sold, that's why it's better to get in early. It was $100. $100 worth of ETH, $100 worth of Gala, $100 worth of whatever that one is, not too sure. So the price of ETH would go up and down depending on what it was depending on what it was going. And as we've got all these buildings, so Majestic, you would be able to build better items, and they're much larger. You would be able to do a lot more with them. So a lot of the bigger ones, wow, a lot of the shop is all sold out. We've still got a barn, we got a tavern, some taverns are left, that's quite good. That could be handy. We got simple granaries, simple forge, grain stands are gone, milking stands are still there. Weapon stands, armor stands. So what I did when I bought my first set of buildings is I went for what I wanted to do in the game. So I went for archery because I like to do long range stuff. I got lucky and got a potion stand. They got sold out super quickly. I would say maybe a weapon stand and a simple forge. Forge to obviously make your weapon, and a weapon stand to sell it. But these cheaper ones, you're not going to be able to, look, basic weapons can be purchased here. So you wouldn't be able to be selling something like super rare. You're not going to be making like the best sword in the world and selling it on a weapon stand. Now I'm going to just show you part of the teaser clip that was on GalaCon. That was a shorter version of the clip that they showed at GalaCon. I will link down in the description their YouTube so you can check out their videos as well. But now for the latest news. Every Monday, or at least most Mondays, they release something new about Mirandus, whether it's like a little sneaky peek or when they started doing the Polyent vault auctions, it was announced through this, which I will also link to this as well if you want to read through all their blog posts. So what we have here, look at this picture right here. This is inside the tavern. I'm not going to read everything to you that's down below, but this is inside the tavern. There's a bar, nice fireplace. So everyone knows what it's like to walk out from the elements, from the rain, snow, or even the sun, to step into the darkness of a place of shelter for transition from the world outside to the world inside. Tonight, on this Mirandus Monday, you'll find yourself stepping into a tavern. The sound of people talking filters across the distance, and the crackle of fire reaches you from the hearth. You might be able to hear laughter, bargaining, or pleading in this tavern. Wow, pleading? So that's interesting. Pleading. Why that's interesting. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Patrons laugh, share drinks, and the bearded man looks your direction as you approach the bar. Wow, honey meat. Yeah, so that's gonna be with the drinks. Gonna have probably breweries. They've already announced that like you're gonna be able to like everything's going to interlink, so they want to make a full economy. So you're gonna have buildings to do this, that, and the other. They're looking at how it would go in the real world to how to implement it here. So you would have lots of different people doing different jobs. You might need to hire out other people. They've also said previous times that the players can actually set missions. The players can actually set missions, which is super exciting because maybe as a potion stand holder, I don't have time to go out and look for all the little ingredients. I could say, okay, I'm going to put this quest out, you know, and you bring me this and I will give you X reward. That to me is super exciting, that a player can make the missions. Love it. In the world of Mirandus, your life is the adventure. What will you do next? Interesting. Also, right, this I also find super interesting right here. This is also starting next week. We will be releasing dev notes for Mirandus. Information coming soon on the material system within the game. I like that. I love reading the dev notes. Every time there's like a patch or something on a game, I actually sit there and read it. Depending on how long it is, sometimes I might skim, but I do like reading a lot about that, especially something I'm personally invested in, because I own land, I own buildings, so this sort of thing is amazing. But yeah, they've got lots here. Mirandus Monday, Sound of Music, when they announced GalaCon. They've also done announcements on new team members as well, new people they've hired and their background, which I find very, very exciting. I like how they want to keep everybody in the loop. The Discord has so many people talking now. It's a very, very vocal. It's getting exciting. I know there's not like a whole lot here, but I really, really wanted to cover Mirandus again. The shops are selling like I didn't realize the buildings had actually sold like that. I pretty much brought everything that I think I want and need. And it looks good. I've heard a few people commenting on like the graphics. Now, graphics are somewhat important with a game, but I love this style. It's different. It's quite nice, but it's the game. The game is what's important. If it's not, like, you can have the best graphics ever, but if the game's boring and not enjoyable, you're not going to want to play it. They're focusing on how enjoyable and how the gameplay is, and I think that's more important than having, like, really realistic or amazing graphics. I actually love this art style. I think it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I also think it's somewhat timeless as well. Like, you can play this way into the future and it will still feel nice. It won't... It's like when you do really realistic or like high quality graphics, then in a few years' time, they're not going to look so crisp and amazing. Where if things like this still look nice, they still look pretty and pleasing to the eye. I really like it. But I am excited. I can't wait to see more of how this develops and to be able to bring more Mirandus news to you guys. As always, don't forget to subscribe. I try to release 2 to 3 videos every single week, and please don't forget to smash that like button. If you would like to see a few other videos, I've got one over here. You can go watch. I've not decided which one I'm putting there, but there'll be one right there to go watch. And yeah, subscribe. As always, have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Goodbye.